morning, guys. How's everyone doing? I hope you guys had a great night. I hope everyone had a great day. Just give me a second here, guys. We're gonna kick off today with GJ. So, guys are hopping on. Don't forget to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Spam that like button. Mhm. See what we got. Uh, all right. Before we kickstart with GJ, let's have some music playing here. Let's kick it up with NBHD Nick. All right, what you got? What do you have for us? All right, so we got 1 hour to London Open. So looking at GJ here, we got these Asian lows right here. Price came down to previous lows and rejected. So sales below around 161, 200 would be nice on GJ. Let me actually turn this down a little bit. This kinda too high. All right, this is better. All right, so GJ sells below closure on 61 200. And when it comes to buys, my buys is gonna be above 161 900. All right, that's that for GJ. Let's take a look at EJ. Oh, EJ is breaking. All right, you know what, guys? I might risk EJ here if it gives me time to freaking get in. I might actually risk EJ here if it gives me room to take this trade. If it gives me room, I will take it. Just give me a second here, guys. But this is what I'm going to do. Since this is 1 hour before New York session, I'm going to minimize my lot size. Uh, I'll have entries somewhere around there. All right, um, so looking at EJ, sales below 135. I think that's 900. Uh, and buys above 136 400. I'm not in EJ, guys. Not in any trade at the moment. If EJ really closed above, it should get back to 134, 135. Uh, let's see who we got here. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Pritam. Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Moime. Good morning, Adikia. Good morning, Roseberg. No, I'm not in. Good morning, the D Reactions. Good morning, Samitha. Good morning, Janelle. Um, good morning, Rodolfo. I'm not in, guys. So let's take a look at GU. I'm actually gonna set an alert here on EJ real quick. Just gonna put a somewhere here. Alright, so we'll see if EJ is gonna start coming back down again. So looking at GU to the downside is a little bit tricky, but we have this low right here at 1.18 thousand. We have this low right here. So price came down, created a lower low. No, the first lower low here around 18200. Lower high, created another lower low. Now we have another lower high here for price to continue pushing down. So we have a downtrend continuation here on GU after the bullish move during the New York session. So what we have to do here is, if we're gonna take GU, even though we have this most recent low here at 1.18 thousand, you also have this resistance right here. So price could do what? Break this low and then freaking reject this resistance here, and then price will continue bullish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have sales below this resistance, and just because we have a new low here, price could come down to 1.17 800 or so, break that, and then retest for price to continue pushing down. So price could do this, break and then retest. If we do not have a retest, we could possibly have a bullish candle, and then that candle could actually flip bullish just to create a resistance for price to continue pushing down. If that happens, then I'll take GU sales. If that doesn't happen, I'm not taking GU sales, because I need to see that happen, because we didn't create a support zone here to the right. We do have a support zone here to the right, which is the Asian session low, which will be good for sales if we break below. But where I'm looking to take my sales, we do not have a support there yet, so I'm going to need to see break below this resistance, and then either a retest and then look for my entry, or I need to see a bearish flip candle, and then I'll take my sales on GU. So that's going to be what I'm looking for on GU, guys. I hope that makes sense. And stuff like this, we're going to dive in deeper during the trade webinar this weekend. All right, so if you do not get it now, You guys will get it during the trade webinar this weekend. All right, so buys above 222, closure at 1.18400 on GU. And sales below 1.17800 on GU. So the price action on GU has not been great lately. Ever since GU has just been falling, 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 falling. The price action on on GU has not been really nice. But it's okay. We'll still make it work, you know. Let's take a look at UJ. Honestly, guys, if UJ breaks above or breaks below, I love the way UJ looked today. Um, I'm gonna trade it today. If EJ and GJ wants to act funny today and UJ acts right, I'm gonna take USD today. I love the price action on it today. So buys above 137 here on USD looks good. Um, you know, you guys know I don't trade USD often, but when I see price action like this on USD if I see a trade, I'm definitely gonna jump in. And says below 136 300. No, it's not really a London session pair, but sometimes, once in a while, it moves during London session. So, you know, if it moves today, I'm gonna take it. And if not, then, it is what it is. So, AUD let's take a look at EJ. Okay, rejected again. So, AUD here now we broke below our support. Now what we're looking at here is now price is now ranging. We created a resistance now to the right, so which means AUD could still fall. But if we do break above, we could either potentially continue pushing up, or we could get a fake out, because if you look to the left, we have a lot of minor zones here. You have this minor support that became, hold on, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick explanation, and we'll dive deeper during the webinar. So we have this minor support here, minor resistance here. So if we break above, we could reject for price to just freaking fake out and continue pushing down. Not only that, we also have this minor support. Oh no, hold on. We also have this minor support here to the left, which means we could reject this minor support on resistance here as well, and price will get to 94,580 and reject and continue pushing up. But if we do break above that, then we absolutely heading back up to this resistance. That's why my buys is going to be above 94,800. I hope that makes sense. But still bearish on AJ. Do not think I'm gonna take it, because we do have this support here at 94,100. We have this support here at 94,100, and we have this support here at 94,100 as well. So if I'm gonna take any sales on AJ, it's gonna be below 94. If I had good entry here, good entry here, I could possibly anticipate that, okay, you know what, I could get, 15 to 18 pip move here for first TP, and second TP I could get, about 30 pips. If that happens, then I will take it. But if I do miss a good entry here right now, I'm not gonna take AJ. I'm just gonna wait until we break below 94, 94.000. So that's what I'm looking at with AJ. And that should be that for today. All right. Let's see comments. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Pretend. Can I make Saturday come early? We'll talk about that on on the Discord. Everyone has to agree to that time, though, so we'll see. Uh, Welcome, Wade Trader. Thank you for opening. Good morning, Victor. All right. Good morning, Doug. I don't think I'm gonna trade CJ today. I do not like it, but CJ buys above 105,800, and CJ looks exactly very similar to AJ. So uh, there'll be no CJ for me today. Yeah, CJ has just been freaking ranging, man. No, no major news event today. We do not really have a major news event today. Yeah, no major news, like no news at all today for London session until New York session, and no high impact news either. So London session should be good, New York should be good also. The question is, can we get good value for London session now? That's what we need. We need volume. All right, Alex. Very nice. Oh, nice one. Fat Boy Slim, nice one. Good morning, Mugisha. You've decided that you're focusing on on GG and gold. That's good, bro. That's good. You can focus on those two pairs. That's how you stay profitable, and you'll be profitable consistently, man. Can somebody reply to Supun? Supun ask if I'm a pro. Chat, reply to him on my behalf. Yeah, Fat Boy Slim. Yeah, he's been doing that lately. Yeah, so starting from October it start really getting worse. Trading in October really start getting worse. November, man, December is the worst. December is the worst month as a trader. It's the worst. That's why December, once is the first 2 weeks of December, that's when I'm going to trade. The other 2 weeks, last 2 weeks of December, I'm done trading until second week of January. So that's when we're going to end my live streams on this channel. That's going to be third week of December. What happens in December? Fake outs, choppy, no volume, just crazy. Crazy. So don't even waste your time. If you have a small account and you don't want to blow your account, especially if you don't know what you're doing, don't even trade in December at all. That's just my own, opinion. I trade in December, but I only trade the first 2 weeks of December, meaning from December 1st to December 15th. That's it. 1st to 15th. From December 16th up until January 15th, I do not trade. January 16th, I'm back trading. How do I have experience blowing account in December? Yep, it happened to me once. Yes, it happened to me once. I like the last 3 months of years vacation from the chat. Nah, I'm still gonna trade October. I'm still gonna trade November. No, Supon, I'm not saying you criticized me. It was just, kind of funny that you asked that question. I mean, you can see the stats. You can see the stats, trading stats so far, right here on the screen. I don't know. Do you want me to have 100% win rate or something? No losses at all? That's what you want? Do I watch UFC? No. I'm not a fan of UFC, but if you talk about boxing, then you can call my attention to boxing. Maybe because I used to be a boxer myself. Maybe that's why. So I'm not a fan of UFC. But when it comes to boxing, oh yeah, you can call my name, call my attention every day, any day, morning, afternoon, night, midnight, early morning, anytime. That's that's why sometimes all these freaking haters be pissing me off. Like, man, you're lucky that you're doing it on social media. Let me see you one on one. I'll knock you out. I'm just kidding, guys. But it's just annoying sometimes. Buys on EJ levels again. It's gonna be to um above 136 400. We got nice rejections here, creating a resistance at 136 400. So buys above that would be nice. So we'll see. Do I like Tank Davis? Huh. I don't think I know that name, Tony. Um, the last heavyweight fight I watched recently was between Anthony Joshua and this other, what was his name again? He was from Ukraine. I can't remember his name. But honestly, I felt like Anthony Joshua should have won that fight. But it is what it is. What do I think about Jake Paul? I mean, he's yeah, Jake Paul has become a very good fighter. Yeah, but the first fight, oh yeah, he was sick. Yeah, that's his name. But the first fight Jake Paul had, it was trash. But now he's a pretty good fighter. He's been putting in work. It's not easy. Oh, oh, I know what you're talking about, Tony. That's not his name. It's not Tank Davis. You're talking about. He used to have an afro and he has tattoos all over his body. Um, Damn, I can't remember his fight. I can't remember his name, but I know who you're talking about. He used to be with Mayweather, but now he has his own. He has his own. He's on his own now. So I know who you're talking about. No, Tony. No, 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 Tony. Don't do that. Joshua is not washed up. Don't do that. Joshua is not washed up. Yes, Afia Jagba. Yes, he's good too. Yeah, there you go, Javante. Yep, that's him. Yeah. Looks like some of you watch boxing here. That's good. You're a boxing fan too? Nice. Annie's your man. You like Errol Spence and David? Uh, mm-mm. Yeah, yep. Honestly, heavyweight is not what it used to be. I agree with you. Like, what happened to what happened to not being scared of taking a punch? All these new heavyweight fighters, like, they're scared to take a punch. And the first rule of fighting, hold on, the first rule of boxing is that you gotta be willing to take a punch. If you can't take a punch, if you're too scared to take a punch in boxing, you cannot dish out a punch. You can't dish out a punch. Take that punch like a man, or figure out a way to block it, and then you dish out your punch. If you block it real good, or you bob it real good, you might be able to dish out three punches, three punches at once. Hey Zuvi, you up 5% on your funded account. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah, that was a good fight, Rosberg. Yeah, that was a good fight. Even the most recent fight between Joshua and Usyk, it was too boring. Wilder and Tyson Furie's fight was, yeah, that was a very good fight. Very good fight. Most most people that see me usually think I'm a footballer. Like I used to play football. Like I'm not talking about soccer. I'm talking about American football. They were like, "Do you play football? Oh, do you used to play football?" I'm like, "Football? No, I used to be a boxer, not football." That's why I'm like, all these other Forex gurus on YouTube, instead of you guys hating on each other, like, why are you hating on each other in the first place? This is Forex market. There's enough money to go around. This is a $7.7 trillion per day market. Why are you hating on each other? There's enough money to go around. So, but if you want to keep hating on each other, alright, just freaking organize a boxing event. Just like all these other big YouTubers did. Like Jake Paul, what is this dude from the UK? A few of them from the UK and from out here in the United States. Like, why can't the Forex community do the same thing? Just do the same thing. If you want to keep hating on each other, do the same thing. But they won't do that. All they want to do is keep hating on each other online because they can't fight. Yep, KSI, that's it. Roger Banks versus the Savage boxing match. Uh, uh, Raja is Raja is older than Savage. but but don't you guys think it will be fun though? It'll be fun. Like, okay, let the Forex community come together. Like, show love to each other instead of hating on each other, hating on one another. Organize, a boxing event. You know, we will even be able to get sponsors. I'm telling you, we will be able to get sponsors, and we can either give all the money back to charity, or at least give some of it back to charity, one foundation. Just do it for fun. But no, they don't want to do that. But you want to keep hating on each other online. I don't know for what. What we do is enough money to go around. The money is not going anywhere. How you need a match with me? Okay, let's set it up. When it comes to trading and boxing, oh yeah, that's me all day. That's me all day. I say thank you, Raja. Oh no, I'm not Southpaw. I'm traditional. Octopus. You can call it traditional also. why, why would you name yourself Secret Idiot? Morning, Gerson. What do you mean my chat is not working? I don't understand what you mean by my chat is not working. Tony, I don't know what you mean by my chat is not working. Is it the same? Maybe it's your internet. Maybe just refresh. Oh, it was frozen? Really? Oh, wow. We got a minor support here on EJ. Minor support at 136,092. Mm, how many of you here has a funded account or you have a challenge account? How many of you? When I first started, how many pairs did I do? Man, I was trading everything. I was trading everything. I was trading it all. Trading everything. Okay, Moimer says it's in phase two. D reactions. D reactions funded or challenge account. Janelle phase one. How you keep messing up, you over leveraging. Well, that's it's good that you know what you're doing wrong at least. So since you know what you're doing wrong, then you just gotta fix that. Stop over leveraging. You're completing one step challenge. Nice. You're getting two more again. Oh man, you blew two today. Oh, you funded the D reactions. Nice. Just make sure you stay funded. Just make sure you stay funded because with all these programs, even if you get funded, now the big job is to stay funded. The big job is to stay funded because with all these funded accounts, if you can get a funded account, your goal is to also move some of your profits into your own personal live account. Use that profit you're getting from a funded account and move it into your own personal live account because the truth is you can never trade your own account like you trade. I mean, you can never trade a funded account like how you trade your own personal account. And if you can focus on one to two pairs a day, If you're trying to get funded, even when you get funded, 1 to 2 pairs a day. Do not freaking over leverage. Stick to one particular lot size. Stick to that lot size. Stick to that lot size. And do not increase your lot size until that prop firm scale up your account. Once they scale up your account, then you can now increase your lot size. So every time they scale up your account, just you can increase your lot size. If you still have the same account size, there's no point for you to increase your lot size. There's no point for you to increase your lot size because remember, you got to make sure you stay funded. Once you're funded, any mistake, you're gone. You're out of here. Got stopped out of GJ, 10 pips in profit. At least you make 10 pips. You're building your own money first. Yes, build consistency. You don't want to waste money blowing accounts. That's smart too, Rosberg. What do we trade today? I mean, it could be GJ, could be EJ, um, could be GU, uh, could be USD JPY. Who knows? So one of those pairs, one or two of those pairs that I just mentioned. Um, 0.05 on a 5K account. He was killing it. He was killing it, taking partials and trailing SL. You just gotta keep doing that. Um, Honestly, if you ask me, if if the 5K account is my own personal account, 5K if it's my own personal account, I'm either gonna use 1 to 2 standard. I'm telling you. Because 1% of 5K is what? Is what? Can anybody answer that question? $50. $50, right? So if is that no, that's not $50. It's 50. It's not 500. It's 50. So 1% of 5K is 50, right? Now, now I'm not even gonna risk 50. I'm gonna risk either 1 standard to 2 standard, maximum 3 standard, but I'm not gonna go above 3 standard. Meaning I'm risking between $10 to $30, between $10 to $30. So that's not even 1%. But that's me. Some people, they'll risk, you know, $5, $5 per trade. It depends on you. But whatever you do, I wouldn't go above 1% on a 5K account. I wouldn't go on any account. On any account, I won't go above 1% on any account. I don't care if it's $1 million account. I wouldn't go above 1%. I've had some people say 2%, had some people say 3%. For me, is 1%. 2% maximum. 2% maximum. What's best lot size for a $300 account? What's 1% of $300? Figure that out. Once you figure out what 1% of $300 is, then now you know the maximum lot size you can use. That doesn't mean you have to use the 1%, but at least you know the maximum you can use. So 1%, if you don't know, 1% of $100 is what? $1. 1% of $200 is $2. 1% of $300 is $3. So now you know, okay, maximum I can risk is 1%, which is $3 per pip. So instead of me risking $3, you know what? I'm gonna just risk half of $3 on this trade, which is 0.15. That is half of 1%. And you can continue using the half of that 1%, which is 0.15, for the whole week, for that same week. Now, if you end up in profit for that whole week, you can keep using that same lot size for the whole month, or you increase your lot size by, um, I'm not good with maths, maybe, I don't know, 5%. So for example, let's say you turned a $300 account to, you doubled it, you turn it to $600, right, this week. And you're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just withdraw $200 at the end of the week. So now you have $400 left. So now that you have $400 left going into next week, when next week come, your next trade, you know, okay, the maximum I can risk on this $400 account is $4. Now, since it's $4, you don't have to risk the whole $4. You can risk $2, which is 0.20, that's your lot size, and you continue, you keep doing that for that entire week. But once you lose, you got to put this into consideration too. Once your account falls below that $400, just know you have to minimize your lot size too. You cannot keep using the same lot size when you keep losing. You're going to end up blowing your account. You only keep using the same lot size, or increase your lot size a little bit if you want to, if the account is growing. But if the account is not growing, there's no point for you to increase your lot size or keep using the same lot size. You got to bring it down a little bit, bring down your lot size a little bit until you get your account back up positive. If you lose $50 from a $400 account, now you have $350 left. You can't keep using the same lot size. You got to bring it down until you get back to 400. Once you get back to 400, you can go back to 0.20 lot size and keep doing that if you want to. Yeah, I'll trade one lot on a 5K account. Absolutely. I will trade one lot on a 500 on a 5K account. Uh-huh. Did it multiple times. Multiple times. Good morning, Sniper FX. I'll be honest with you guys. So, I tried a challenge account once before and I failed it. This is why I failed it. I was freaking over trading, and this is what I did in 1 week, using this same strategy that I'm doing, that you guys see me do, securing 10 pips, moving stop loss to entry, and let the trade run if I do get a runner, and I keep taking partials. So I tried out a 50K account, right? So, and remember that 50K, I have to make what? I think I had to make I think I have to make $5,000. Yep, I have to make $5,000 in 10 days. Look, in 1 week, listen, in 1 week, I was following my, my trading plan, doing everything, only taking 1 to 2 trades a day. In 1 week, I took that 5K account, that 50K account to $54,000. Meaning, how much more do I need? I only need $1,000, right? $1,000. The following week came, my dumbass, I was just all over the place. I would trade London, Asian, New York session. Three, and I was taking three, four trades a day. Guess what happened? I didn't pass. The 4K that I've made, the 4K that I've made, that 4K went all the way down to 1K. Instead of me not to go back to what I was doing before, I kept on doing the same thing, and I ended up losing that account. You see, it's dumb stuff like that that we do as a traders that make us blow accounts. I was following my trading plan, took a 50K account to 54K. That's it. Now that's a challenge account. If that was my personal account, that would have been shit, maybe 8 or 10K or maybe even 15K in 1 week. But obviously, it was a challenge account. I had to, be disciplined, make sure I'm following my trading plan, and I was. So this strategy that we do here on live streams, it absolutely works. It absolutely works if you follow it to the T. If you follow it to the T. So I just wanted to share that story with you guys to let you know that if you do not have a trading plan, or if you do not stick to that trading plan, you're not gonna make it in this industry. Whether you have if you're trying to get funded, or you're trading your own, or trading with your own money, you're not gonna make it in this industry. You're just gonna keep blowing, and blowing accounts. Stick to 1 to 2 trades a day, 3 trades maximum, and one session. Just one session. If you want to add another session, maybe two. Two sessions. Two sessions. And if you trade, let's say we trade London session now, and let's say we take 2 trades here today, and we win those 2 trades. We win those 2 trades. Why do you want to trade New York session again? Why? Just tell me why. The New York session you're trying to trade, you don't know what's going to happen. You're not guaranteed to make money, and you're not guaranteed to lose money. Either one can happen. We're not guaranteed to make money in this industry. But if when we do make money, like why do we want to give it back to the market? Like why? You trade London, took 2 trades, you had a winner, that's it. No more. Come back the following day, try again. Because you might trade New York session and bam, you trade, bam, you lose the whole money you already made. And then you'll be looking at yourself like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just freaking went to sleep, or freaking find something else to do. You start blaming yourself. And the more you keep blaming yourself in this market, it's going to start to affect your mentality. You start getting emotional. You won't believe in yourself anymore. You'll be like, "Ah, man, do I even know how to trade?" All this negative thought will start coming into your head. Meanwhile, it's your fault all along. Nobody's fault but yours. You know what I mean? Nobody's fault but yours. So as soon as you guys stop doing this stuff that I just told you guys, you'll see. You're gonna start seeing results. All these freaking forex gurus you see, how do you think they making money, like steadily making money, steadily making money? Some of them only stick to one session. That's it. One session, take two trades maximum, and some of them two sessions and take one to three trades maximum. That's it. No more, no less. It's part of having a trading plan and staying disciplined. That's it. Anyways, enough talking. Uh, the trading webinar this weekend is gonna epic, guys. Those of you that are already in, it's gonna be epic. Let's get back to freaking trading. So we gotta stay patient here. Ah, you said I'm goofy. Could you trade Nasdaq in London? I mean, I've seen and heard people, trade Nasdaq in London, but I don't like to trade it in London. I prefer New York. Yeah, you don't have to be greedy with it. Yeah, all these challenges, facts. And that funded account that I decided to try, I was trying to prove something to myself that, like, shit, this is easy. I can freaking do this. So that first week that I made that 4K, I was like, man, this is easy, absolutely easy. Like, man, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna smash this. I said all that and I didn't stick to my plan. And for that 2 weeks, I didn't even focus on my own account at all. I was trading um, that challenge account. Didn't trade on my own account at all because I wanted to focus on it. But one thing that I will say about all these challenge accounts is that it's gonna make you disciplined. It's gonna make you a disciplined trader because who wants to keep losing money? If you keep if you keep spending money on all these funded accounts, you're gonna get to one point and you'll be like, what am I doing? Because you don't want to keep losing money. So if you keep losing money, one day you're gonna wake yourself up and be like, man, okay, I need to sit back and figure out what I'm doing wrong. So at the end of the day, trying to get funded is gonna make you a disciplined trader. It is gonna make you a disciplined trader. What's my country? I'm Nigerian, but I live in the United States. Um, AJ looks good here. We should continue pushing up here, but like I said, look to the left. You have this resistance here. We could reject and continue pushing up. If we break that, then we could possibly continue pushing up back to this resistance. You don't want to get faked out. Because AJ is not clean. All this AJ was ranging for a while. So you got to be very, very careful with this traffic to the left. Plus, London session just opened as well. Um, which state? I live in Texas, so right now I'm not currently there, but I should be back next month. Should be back in Texas next month. Finally, we'll be back home. You're from Rwanda. I'm liking EJ here today. What's this dude doing, secret idiot? Why are you typing W's in the chat? We've not taken any trades yet. If you're taking trades on your own and you win, like why are you typing W and W's in the chat? If you keep spamming, I'm just gonna have to block you. Um, what you said buy. So just because you said buy, and I have another different thing that I'm looking at, so I should just freaking click the buy button. I should stop when to click to click block. No, Janelle. No. If a candle does not have a top or bottom wick, it really doesn't mean it's gonna flip. It could continue, but it has a 50-50% chance of flipping or continuing. So just know it has a 50-50% chance. And entries like that, I do not take them. If it does not flip, I'm not taking it. If it breaks structure and we have a candle with no bottom or top wick, I don't take entries like that. If I miss it, I miss it. It is what it is. You're welcome, Janelle. GJ can continue doing whatever he's doing now. My entry will come. If I check GJ, my entry will come. And good morning, Bite Night. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom real quick. Alright guys, so actually looking at EJ here, if we do break above 136,400 here, um, we might not get all the way back to 137 to fill up this wick, so we could just we can reject this body here. So I'm gonna mark that zone, because if you look to the left as well, we got a support right there. Here to the left, we got a support here to the left, so, and then a fake out right here. All right. Back night I get in on the 30-minute. Sometimes I do get in on the 15. Sometimes I get in on the 1 hour. Sometimes I get in on the 4 hour. It depends, but most of the time my trades are always on the 30-minute time frame. So right now EJ is currently rejecting this minor support. The question is, are we gonna break it eventually? Yes, 15-minute is the lowest time frame I will take a trader. Alright, so while we're still waiting for entries here, so if you're looking for a good and reputable broker, because your broker sucks, you're paying too much spread, too much commissions, then I definitely strongly recommend Anchor Trade. With Anchor Trade, you can either use MT4 or MT5 as your trading platform. And with Anchor Trade, they have different account types here. And the two I recommend is either ECN if you have less than $1,000 to deposit, and go with ECN Plus if you have at least $1,000 to deposit. With Anchor Trade, the spread starts from 0.0 pips, maximum leverage of 1 to 500, negative balance protection, very good low commissions as well. So you can also apply for a matching deposit bonus. But if you do that, make sure your leverage has to be 1 to 200. But my own leverage is this maximum leverage here, which is 1 to 500. That's the leverage that I use with Anchor Trade. So if you're interested with Anchor Trade, you guys can use my link down below in the description. Now let's get back to making some money. All right. My volume is low tonight. Really? Is anyone else experiencing the same issue? Now, guess what? If we get to this resistance and EJ decides not to break it and we get a nice rejection, nice entry, guess what? I'm gonna ride this thing back from here, because we in a downtrend. We're in a downtrend. So I'll ride this thing from this resistance all the way back to this support. And if we eventually have a break below this support, if I'm still in, I'm gonna continue riding it. And my final tip is actually gonna be back down here to this next support. So we'll see what happens. So if we break this high, this resistance, we should continue coming up. But if we reject it, we could see a sell continuation here on EJ. Um, Same thing with GJ. If it does not break above this resistance, if it rejects, then we could see GJ drop from there because we in a downtrend as well on GJ based on the higher time frame. So excuse me, what's my maximum SL? My SL is between 15 to 25 pips, depending on the pair and depending on my entry. Between 15 to 25 pips. Alright, that's it. Secret idiot, you gone. Yeah, that's why you give yourself that name. Like I don't know who will sit down and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna name myself Secret Idiot. Like psh, if you take a trade and you win, like why do you have to put it in a chart? You're trying to show off or what? You said needs to leave out secret. That's funny. How you said it's prophetic. No, he's talking about the trade because he was saying GJ buys, GJ buys, GJ buys. He just kept on spamming the chat with that. Using 20K account, how many lot size? It depends if it's your own personal account or if it's a funded account. If it's my personal account, I'm risking anywhere from 5 standard. Between 5 to 10 standard. My personal account, me personally, between 5 to 10 standard. Now, just because I say between 5 to 10 standard lot size, that doesn't mean you have to do that. I'm just talking about me. Me. But 1% of 20K, that's what? That's $200. So, and I'm talking about risking anywhere from 50 to $100. So, you know, pick whatever you want to use. Buy or sells. Honestly, EJ, we on a downtrend. So currently, I'm looking for sales. Look at that. We rejected. right where I anticipated that we could get a rejection from, and we rejected right there at this minor support at 136.092 here on EJ. Now, but this candle does not have a top wick, so we have a 50-50% chance of this candle continuing bearish, or it could flip bullish and eventually break this minor support. But right now we do have a rejection. We just got to see if this candle is going to keep dropping, or if it's going to flip bullish and then flip bearish again and continue dropping. So we just got to wait and see for that. Let's take a look at GJ. Alright, GJ the same. It could continue dropping, or this candle could flip bullish. See, trying to flip right now. Yo, J Smith. See, EJ just flipped bullish. It could still flip bearish again and continue dropping, or it could continue bullish. Oh, you just go here? It's okay. We've not taken any trades. But August has been kind of slow, but so far it has been a profitable month for us so far. I don't know about anyone else, but for my audience and people in my VIP, it's been a profitable month. You missed out on 40 pips on GJ. Fatboy Slim is okay. Does VIP signal service autocopy trace? No. I sent the trades, and they have to, copy and paste. Now we do have a top wick right here, rejecting this minor support again, so we should actually continue dropping here, except if we flip bullish again, but we should continue dropping here on EJ. EJ didn't create a top wick yet, but it could either continue dropping or it could flip bullish. I mean GG, I mean. Good morning, Peter. How did I get on New York session yesterday? So this is what happened. Remember, I only sent GU to the VIP GU buys to the VIP yesterday. So this was what happened. This was what happened. So this was the news, the candle news. I just waited for this candle to close, and this bearish candle here that created this freaking long top wick here. Now this candle flipped bullish. When it flipped bullish, created the bottom wick. That was where my entry was, and I was able to secure what 37 pips. I was able to secure 37 pips here on GU yesterday. So that was what I did. This was not my entry. My entry was after this candle closed. And that was the only trade I took during New York session. And the only reason why I traded New York session yesterday was looking for a trade. I did not go to sleep until after the GU trade yesterday. That was when I went to sleep. And I did that because you guys remember we took a loss yesterday on AJ. And we closed out yesterday in profit. The GU trade made up for the loss. That's why I be telling people you always have to make sure that you cut your losses short and you leave your runners. Cut your losses short and your winners big. Especially when you're using a strategy like this, you always gotta cut your losses short. Because if you're not cutting your losses short, what's gonna happen is that your win rate is gonna have to be high. Using a strategy like this, securing 10 pips and taking partials, you're gonna have to have a higher win rate if you're not cutting your losses short. Because your profits is not really based on risk to reward. You're just trying to get whatever the market wants to give you. Now, if you can, have a very high win rate, at least I'll say 65% and above, then you can have like 20 pip stop loss. You can let it run to hit your stop loss if you want, but I wouldn't advise you to do that because you always have to cut your losses short anyways. Because for example, let me give you guys an example, and again we will dive deeper during the webinar as well. For example, let's say we take a buy above this resistance. So if we take a buy above this resistance, this is resistance, right? And let's say I have my stop loss right here below this wick right here. So we're looking at a 20 pip stop loss for a potential 30 pips TP if it gets there. So we have a 1 to 4 risk to reward ratio here, right? Now if EJ decides to come back and break below this resistance, chances are that this trade is going to hit my stop loss because we're breaking below, especially if we break below the previous candle. Once that happens, I'm either going to close half to manage my risk, or I'm going to close out the entire position because chances are we might continue down. Chances are that entry was a fake out entry. So I'll cut my losses short. And that was what we did with AJ yesterday. That's how you do it. Uh, when I book partials after smashing 10 to 15 pips, how much of a could they move? So I usually take between 50 to 70%. Between 50 to 70% on my first partials I take. And then after that, I keep taking 10%. Um, you said, oh, Mamba looking for buys on GJ? Let's see. He's looking for buys at where? 161. 161.31. Actually, if this candle flips, we should head to this resistance here. The question is, how many pips is that? Uh, you could have an 18 pip stop loss here. Not bad actually, because now we've created resistance and we've created a support on GJ actually. So we could push up to this resistance here and possibly even just fill up this wick. But for me, I'd rather wait to see how this 1 hour candle is actually gonna close. Oh, just wait for price to close above 161.903. That's what I'm waiting for. But that could happen. We could push up, but I'm waiting for price to break this resistance. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. So that's why I'm not taking the trade. But that move could potentially happen. Not a bad idea, but that's not where my entry is gonna be. Alright, Janelle. Plus, I think, doesn't Mamba trade on a 5 minute time frame? Yes, there is. Huh, look at that. It's freaking out. Now, if GJ breaks below this support here, if you look to the left, we have support, resistance here. So if we break below here, we could continue. And if we flip bullish, we should continue to this resistance. Primarily I don't trade GA. So on GJ, uh, if we break below 161,550, I'm gonna look for sales right there. I'm gonna look for sales and possibly target this support at 160,800 as my final TP. That's what I'll be looking for. We'll see. We'll see if that setup is gonna happen and if it's gonna play out. Oh, Mamba takes 5-minute entries or 15 minutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't take entries on the 5 minute. Mine is 30 minute, 15 minute is the lowest time frames I'll go to take my entries. 30 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour. That's it. Yes, it is, Glody. Absolutely. Do I give out courses? Nope. My course is not out yet. So I only do live streams, one-on-one sessions, and webinars once in a blue moon. You got in right now at 161.55. You got in for sales. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until we break below because we're rejecting it right now. So I need it to break below. If you do break below, I'll look for entry. Yep, it's a risky entry, but if it plays out, then it's gonna turn out to be a good entry. Right now it's a risky entry, but sometimes you gotta be, willing to freaking push that button. Push that button. You see a setup you like, don't be scared to push that button. Win or lose. We got 10 minutes for this candle to close. this is your second day watching me, enjoying me so far, pray I can get one-on-one with you sometime soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. And thank you for watching. So we're gonna look at GJ here, see what this candle is gonna do here. EJ, I'm still gonna wait for closures below, but we rejecting this minor support very nicely, so we should continue down. So we'll see what GJ is trying to do here. J Smith is in already, but I'm just waiting. Oh, nice, Janelle. Congratulations. Look at AJ. If you guys was here since the beginning of this stream, you see how AJ is finding it hard to break this minor resistance here to the left. Rejected it initially, still finding it hard to break it. So this candle could reject and flip bearish, and AJ could start dropping, or it could just freaking keep consolidating and later on eventually break above. This 15-minute candle here has no top wick, so I'm still gonna be waiting on the 30-minute here. So see what happens. We got 5 more minutes. man, I wanted my entry to be right here. Come on, pull back a little bit, man. You see how I've been saying candles with no top wick or bottom wick has a 50-50% chance of either flipping or continuing? Just look at this 15-minute candle. See how it's dropping now? Yeah. Alright, so looks like we're not gonna get that entry here. This would have been nice if we had an entry here. We could have possibly ride this trade down back to this support here. And I looked at the 15-minute earlier to see if the 15-minute candle had the top wick. If it did, I would have taken this trade here on the 15-minute. So, we still got 3 more minutes for this candle to close. It could, it could still pull back here a little bit, and maybe that will give us an entry. Wanted my entry to be around 161, 498 or 161, 500. Yeah, 500 or so. But now we've just broken below that. So we'll see if this thing is gonna pull back here. We shall see. Alright, EJ now dropping as well. Come on, pull back, pull back, pull back. There we go, keep pulling back. See 5 minutes. Nice. Yeah, 5 minutes. This is a very nice candle here on the 5 minute. Ugh. Come on, pull back, pull back. Just 1 minute, you can pull back. Can you pull back more? Pull back more, pull back. Come on, keep going. There we go, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, GJ is listening to me. GJ is listening to me. Alright, so my entry will be potential TP1. That we're gonna be for like 20 pips. Once I take it, I'll let you guys know. Not in yet. Dun, 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 dun. mean, in GJ. Took GJ sales. Alright, GJ sales taken. GJ sales taken. Come on, GJ, let's go. Let's go, GJ. Alright, let's see those W's. 11 pips secured. More stops to break even. More stops to break even, and let's see if we're gonna get a runner. EJ, break below, should be nice. Ah, really was back. Hopefully we get a runner here. Because first TP is somewhere here. First TP is right here. See what happens. Final trade is gonna be if EJ breaks below. Once that happens, we look for entries. All right. Oh, no, 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 no. Commodity indicator. Leave the W's. Leave the W's. I was only complaining and talking about what's his name? Secret idiot. Yeah, so leave the other W's. Yeah, if we take a trade here and we actually win or lose, you can spam W's as many times as you want, L's as many times as you want. I don't care because we actually took a trade live. Yeah, I was only talking about what's his name? Secret idiot. I was only talking about him earlier. All right. Oh. All right. We'll see if we're gonna get an entry here, but I'm kind of having a feeling that EJ is getting ready to drop massively here. So we'll see. Nope, I'm not in EJ. I've only taken GJ so far. I'm not in EJ. Worst case scenario here, we should come down back to this support at least. At least, if GJ does not want to break this support, it should head down back to this support at least. Worst case scenario before anything else. You took sales on EJ too, Osman? Alright. What lot size do I use? 50 standard? Come on, GJ, just continue dropping, man. Alright, we're pulling back here. Yeah, EJ still rejecting the support. We could see volume here in the next 30 minutes to an hour here. Why didn't I get in on the 30-minute resistance? Because I needed to see if we was actually, since we broke the previous support on resistance, I needed to see if this previous 30-minute bearish candle was going to stay rejecting the support. That's why I didn't take the sales from here. So since we did break below, that's why I decided to take it at this next candle. By the time this candle here on GJ on the 4-hour time frame flips bearish, we should freaking drop and drop and drop. Probably drop and just fill up this previous week right here, and then maybe New York session we might, see some bullish moves. GJ is trying to stop me out here. And right there, stopped out. Stopped out of GJ. Do I trade indices and signals? Nope, not yet. Stopped out of GJ. All right. right, so see what EJ is gonna do here. Maybe if we take EJ, maybe EJ will give us a runner. Can you still get in on GJ? At this point, I'll say wait to see if it's gonna break below this support. If it breaks below the support, then you can look for entries. Yeah, J Smith, I know you were still entry. I mean, I know you're still in because you got in at this somewhere at this resistance, I believe. So I know you're still in. Some of you probably didn't move your stop loss to entry either, so you're probably still in too. But if you did, you're definitely out of the trade just like me. AJ rejected nicely. Alright, we'll see what EJ is gonna do here. So looking at this on the 15-minute, if we start breaking below these wicks here on the 15-minute, I'm gonna take this trade here. So I'm gonna do this. So I'm not in yet. All right. That's where my entry will be on GJ. What's this playlist? Uh, I'm using Epidemic Sounds. Epidemic Sounds. Free, I mean, not free. They all are no copyright songs. Come on, get me to 100 likes, guys. Unicell on EJ. Alright, we're still waiting here. Still tripping. Well, while it's still tripping here, let's update our trade journal real quick. So that's gonna take our live stream wins to 23. That's 737. And we're back to 74% win rate. For the year, 221. And 345. All right. You're welcome, Nigel. You're selling on UJ. Oh man, I don't trade Euro GBP. You can send me your chart though. You can send your chart to Discord, and we'll definitely take a look at it. So guys, the link to the 2-day trading webinar happening this weekend, August 27 and August 28, is down below in the description, and is also pinned in the chat as well. So if you're interested, want to learn more on how you can actually be able to trade on your own and become consistently profitable, you can absolutely check it out. Yeah, I might not even get an entry here on the 15-minute. If I don't get an entry here on the 15-minute, then I'll be waiting for 30 minutes. And 15-minute closes in 3 minutes, 30-minute closes in 3 minutes as well. Whoa, didn't let me freaking push. What? Hanko Trade wouldn't let me freaking push the sell button. Anyone took this, EJ? Man, it was my phone internet that was tripping. My phone internet was tripping. Now I gotta wait. I'll just wait only 30 minutes. Shit. Did anyone take this? Alright. Man. We'll see. See if this is gonna pull back here. Yeah, my freaking phone internet was freaking tripping. It wouldn't connect to Anchor Trade on time, so we'll see. Be a blessing in disguise. We'll see. See what this looks like on the 30-minute here. So if you're not in EJ yet, just wait. We'll see how this 30-minute candle closes, and the 30-minute time frame will be our entry. Looks like we're gonna break below these wicks that I was looking to get in at. All right. See something on the 5-minute here real quick. If we flip here, I'll be taking the sells, but I'm currently not in yet. What's my, you mean my TP? Are you talking about my TP? I'm not in yet. It's right there on the screen. I'm not in yet. Oh, John said he's in UJ sales. Your UJ sales should have been below this support, below 136,400. We have no bottom wick bullish candle here, so we could either continue pushing up or we could actually flip and continue pushing down. If I actually take EJ, my final TP is gonna be back to this support, because we could possibly break this support here at 135 300 and continue down to 135. So that's where my final TP is gonna be on EJ. So my final TP is gonna be 134,980. That's where my final TP is gonna be. But of course, I will be taking partials until we get to that level, to that zone, to that zone. Nope, I'm out of GJ. I'm out of GJ. EJ took me out after EJ took us out after securing 11 pips. Some people secured 15, some people secured 20. Depends on your entry and your broker. I mean, and your spread. Let me actually delete this. EJ could still fall. I mean GG, it could still fall. But it really should have continued coming down back to this support. But you know, hey, sometimes GG does whatever he wants to do. Oh. Can I explain what I mean? No, what I mean by candle no bottom or upper wick, because it has a 50% chance of flipping and then going in the other direction. That's why. And right now, if this candle should actually flip bearish with this nice top wick that we've actually created now, it just simply means now we've created a resistance here or a rejection here for price to continue pushing down. That's all it means. So now it could either flip or it could continue going bullish. You're welcome, Yvonne. Ballpoint base hit harder than a snapshot. Flew up my baby, told her rub me like You got stop that on GJ? So you still in, J Smith? Did you at least took some money out and then move stuffs to entry at least? If GJ does not continue dropping come New Year session, it's going to be very, very tricky. Gold flew up. Mr. Gold or Mrs. Gold, whatever you want to call that freaking metal. At this point, investing in gold is the best option, not trading it. I know, right? All of a sudden, GJ is so volatile. Hey, Jagoda, I remember you. Long time no see. I was in GJ initially, but I've been stopped out. Only secured 11 pips from that one, and now I'm looking to take EJ sales. If it happens, I will take it, and if not, no, then it is what it is. All right, J. Smith. Lil Pump play in Asia. In Asia, I want to listen to something else now. Actually, before that, let me listen to this. Troy, are you still here, Troy? Listen to this first. Hi, GJ trying to flip. If I wasn't restricted by copyright, I'll be listening to Afro beats, of course. I'll be listening to Afro beats and some old school hip hop. Junior Trades FX. I was in GJ. I'm not in GJ anymore. I've been taken out. So now I'm looking to take EJ sales. But if GJ closed below this support, obviously you have another entry back to this support here. And we got clean traffic here to the left. So if we break below this support, GJ should, definitely get back to this support at 160, 850, 160, 800. That should look good. Alright, EJ trying to flip here. Alright, I'm in EJ. EJ sales taken. EJ sales taken. Oh, sorry about that, guys. But I thought I said I'm in. I'm in. I took EJ sales. Well, I guess it's confusing some of you. Well, EJ sales taking, and I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, guys, and I'll be right back. We'll see what happens with EJ.
I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Yeah. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Okay, I'ma hit for 20 off a laptop. In a Zoom meeting, making money is my backdrop. Ballpoint base hit harder than a slap shot. Flew out my baby, told her run me like I'm Epcot. Whoa, whoa, I've been doing road on the go, go. Get a bag and flip it, that's for sure. If it's show, that was never talking about nothing. Turn it down and go get you some money. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Eyes on the money, my brothers got my back. Streets moving funny, so I been holding strap. Not playing defense, we been on the attack. Plotting and scheming, how we gon' get it back. Designer all on you, but you can't buy the swag. No Miris, those foo-foo, I see the tag. You can bet if I spending this cause I get it back. I'm 5G, you dollar, I can see the lag. All I ever wanted was to have it all. Got close, never froze, had to risk it all. As a little boy, I wish I was a little tall. Never made the league, I found other ways to let me ball. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. Turn a 10 piece to a 20 quick. I got money busting out the money clip. Make a call and hit another lick. Someone get the money counter, I can keep on thumbing it. inside, don't wanna feel it. So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a difference. One more sip and I'ma fix it. Out my body when I'm tempted. I told her one more and she hit me, say you quit or she dipping. Yeah, yeah. I don't want pain no more. I don't want no more pain. I can go see no way. Look at that with no pain. See the rain coming down, but it is not purple today. Came a long way from stacking and rolling that change. And all I ever wanted was some real love. Then I iced it on my heart, I watched it build up. My bro, he stay with Tuesday Bob to build up. And I feel pain inside, don't wanna feel it. So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a difference. One more sip and I'ma fix it. Out my body when I'm tempted. I told her
Ah,
one more
really,
and she hit
Jay?
me, say you
If
quit
you
or she
ugly, enter.
dipping.
That's crazy.
Let me do my thing.
Yeah, we
I keep
took the
it lit,
sale
this
when
ain't
the
no game,
first
ain't no
flipped
kissing change.
bearish.
Don't call me
That was
insecure,
when we
mama,
took the
this shit
sale.
ain't
So,
insane. I wanna catch as fast as lightning, I don't do no range. Yeah. All I ever wanted was some
I
millions.
mean, we're still
All I
rejecting
ever
support.
wanted was
So,
some children. Then I got four of them kids and now we chillin'.
you
No
got
bitch
work
really
in
love
three
me, she don't
hours.
wanna feel it. So I pour up inside my cup and I just sip till I can't feel it. I know it won't solve my problem, but I know it makes a
Guys, you don't
difference.
have to be scared of
One more sip
drawdown.
and I'ma fix it. Out my body when I'm tempted. I told her one more and she hit me, say you quit or she dipping.
Being in drawdown is part of trading. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't do anything. What can you do? How you say market is drunk today?
Finally don't get no fuss, finally be riding on my way. Finally woke up with some luck in the buck. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends in the back of my roller. We gon' make it big one day. We gon' make it big, I say. We gon' make it big, just stay in there. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me. Give you a moment. Give you a moment with me. Smell all the roses. Smell all the roses with me. Just give you a moment. Stay in the moment with me. You woke up from a while. Haven't seen a smile since December. Ripped your heart, got a brand new one. Since you got lost in November. See it in your eyes when we leave for the night. Way too many heartbreaks still on your mind. Let the flame burn down for a while. Let the flame blur out for a while. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me. Give you a moment. Give you a moment with me. Smell all the roses. Smell all the roses with me. Just give you a moment. Stay in the moment with me.
Come on, EJ, give me my 2 wins. Give me another 2 wins, EJ. And let me call it a day. 4 hour just opened. We did close below nicely here. So we'll see what happens here. You said that's the winning song? Shit, let's play it again. If that's the winning song, let's play it again. uh, let's play it again. Since Nigel said that's the winning song. That's the same one. Just different. Ah, Bronx said it's kind of working. uh, EJ is trying not to stay in the moment. Junior Trades FX. I actually live in Texas, but right now I'm not in Texas. But I'll be back in Texas next month. But I do live in Texas. No, it's actually yep, it's 4 a.m. in Texas, but it's 5 a.m. where I'm at. But this is the settings I use since I've been in Texas, so I just left it like that. Uh-oh, it's working. Stay in the moment is working. Industry, baby. What song is that? I don't even know what song that is. Oh, Pips Rebel, thank you. Yeah, my back is good now. It's good now. How long have I been trading for? 6 years. EJ is staying in the moment. I'm a family vlog, really? From now on, this song is a trademark for winning. Alright, okay. Every time we take a trade, I'll be playing this song. Oh man, there's a cracking me up. I'm expecting G. I have one TP right here where my, where I have my TP set. I have one TP there, but of course I'm actually gonna take partials twice before it hits my first TP. I'm gonna take partials twice, and if it hits my TP, fine. That's my first TP right there. My second TP is at 130. My second TP is at the second TP is at 134,980. That's my final TP. 134,980. Hold on, is that right? Yep, 134,980 final TP. All right. 11 pips secured on EJ. Let's see those W's. Most stops to entry. Now let's see if we're gonna get a runner. Let's see those W's and smash the like button. Another 11 pips, 2 trades, 2 wins. I'm done for the day. No New York session trade for me today. Beautiful, 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 beautiful day. You said the song is working on GJ. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Damn, GJ. Oh, okay, UJ. Look, CJ and AJ, they're not really moving because it's not. This is not the right session to trade those two pairs. Even UJ, but EJ and GJ, those two pairs, yeah, they moved down in London. You can definitely trade those two pairs down in London. And even GU has just been freaking acting weird down in London recently. But GU is actually a London pair and also New York session. So you can either trade GU down in London or New York session. But for whatever reason, GU has been acting weird down in London session. But it is what it is. Ah, very nice, Peter. Very nice. Congratulations. What the hell? Why does it say plus one? Not one. If EJ gives me 20 more pips here, I'm gonna be securing more profits. I'll be securing more profits if I get 20 more pips here. Where am I sending the take profit for EJ? To my VIP. I send that to my VIP in Discord. Jones, I don't go by how much money or how much percentage I make. I go by trades. I go by how many trades I've taken for the day. My goal is to take 1 to 2 trades, 3 trades maximum. The only time I will take more than 2 trades, meaning 3 trades, is if I take 2 trades and I have 1 win, 1 loss, then I will look to take 1 more trade to see if I will take a win. And if I lose, then that's it for that day. I would, start again the following day. But if I do take 2 trades and I have 2 wins, I'm completely done for that day. There's no point for me to trade again. I'm done. For example, yesterday, London session, live stream here, we only took AUD JPY. We closed out on a loss at negative 10 pips. So New York session, I traded just 1 pair and I had 1 win, and that win covered for that loss because I was able to manage my risk on the AUD JPY loss. So that's how you do it. I don't go by how much money or how much percentage. I go by how many trades I've taken. I'm really expecting a runner here, and if I don't get it, that's okay. Man, look at GJ, man. If we were still in GJ, it's been dropped 50 pips already. Then GJ dropping nice and EJ is tripping. If this 15-minute candle here flips bearish, we should continue dropping. Uh, well, if you're still in GGSL, congratulations. It would be crazy for this 30-minute candle to pull all the way back here, all the way back to this support, or to this week right here, to this week at around 161, 157. You still in GJ2, Aquaman? Nice. Damn, really, EJ? EJ doesn't want to give us more money here today. Well, I'll take what I got so far, and that's it. Come on, flip. Will I do what? Will I try to give? Will I try? You mean EJ? Will I try to give EJ going back up? I don't understand what you mean. You mean will I try to get in GJ if he flips? I really don't understand what you're trying to ask me. I'm still lost, Steven. Will I try to get DJ after I eat the take profit when it goes? And I'm sorry, I still don't understand what you're trying to ask me. Come on, EJ, give us a runner. Come on, man. Give us a runner. We need, we need a runner. Have we had any runner this week? Yeah, I think we did on Monday. No, yeah, on Monday I think we did, but not for long though. It wasn't a crazy runner. Really, Smith, will I party after I take profit? Oh, will I get into GJ after his take profit? No, I'm not. I'm not taking any more trades. I'm not getting in again. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing none of that. Look, what you guys need to understand is that it's not about how much money you make. Like, it's all about compounding your account, growing your account, being profitable consistently. I don't care if it's $1. If you only make $1, that's all that matters. Compounding your account. It's not about turning 500 to 100K in freaking 1 week or in 1 month. That's not what this is. Eventually, your small wins today is going to turn to big wins tomorrow. Mm. So far, for example, today, when it comes to pips, so far in total, I've only made what? 22 pips today. 22 pips. That's fine. And if you have a decent account size and you was able to use, you know, one standard lot size on both GJ and EJ, that's like what? $200 in a day. You made $200 today. Tomorrow you could make 300. Next tomorrow you could make 500. Just getting small pips like this. Because today, just because you might not get a runner today, doesn't mean tomorrow if you take the same setup and it goes your way and you secure profits, move stops to entry after securing profit, that doesn't mean you're not gonna get a runner tomorrow, or the following day. I say 111. Yep, that's actually true. 11 on GJ, 11 on EJ. How ironic. GJ is doing what I anticipated it was gonna do. Should head back to this support. EJ, I'm probably out of EJ. Oh, well, I'm still in. I'm still in. Oh, almost stopped me out. EJ, you better not stop me out. You better not stop me out, cause I don't know what you're doing here. You're really tripping and you're getting on my nerves. You said, that's why I'm the teacher and you're the student. Now, at the same time, I'm not knocking off, I'm not knocking off anyone, SU's strategy. If you're looking to, shoot for 50, 100, 200 pips every time you take a trade, hey, more grace to your elbow. If it's working for you, then stick to it. Don't change. But if you're somebody who always tries to get 1 to 5 risk to reward ratio, 2 times your risk to reward ratio, and if it's not working for you, then you already know you're doing something wrong. So you got to switch it up. All right. Stopped out on EJ. All right. What any reason for capping my trades? What happens when the market will give more like a trending day? If it gives more, then it gives more. If it gives more, it gives more. Like I said, just because we've gotten runners here on this channel a lot of times, even with securing 10 pips, taking partials at 10 pips and moving stops to break even, we've gotten runners. Monday we got a runner. So, like I said, just because we didn't get a runner today does not mean tomorrow I won't get a runner. So, it is what it is. What does the webinar include? The webinar is going to include my strategy from A to Z, um, how to also be profitable consistently. Basically, trading in general from A to Z. And each day is going to be for 2 hours each. Saturday, 2 hours, Sunday, 2 hours, and there will be room for Q&A as well, and it's also going to be recorded, and everyone is going to get the recorded version as well, so you can watch it whenever you feel like watching it. If you're having trouble finding your zones, you don't know how to mark up your zones, you're struggling with entries, all that is going to be covered in the webinar. All right, guys. All right, guys. Great session. That's it for today. Um, we do this all over again tomorrow. Um, thank you guys for hopping on. God bless you all. And like I always say, I'll see you guys at the top because the bottom is way, way too crowded. If you're still looking to get into EJ, you can still be looking for your entries right here. We're still below support. And as for me, I'm done trading for today. God bless you all. See you guys tomorrow.